Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Albir & Co. And after selling our house in Ireland, we now live full time in our motorhome Lucy Lou. We just left Puke, Campana and Finisterre and have now headed northeast towards Benidorm and Altea to the little town of Albir. Please follow us on our journey and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
In a caravan home in Cap Blanche in Albir, just north of Benidorm.
And the reason we came here is because we just wanted to have a chilled night after walking up on the mountains there yesterday.
Rest the old paws.
And have two scoopies.
Yeah, we had dinner out last night in was it an Indian kind of English restaurant. It's quite nice. Had tikka masala.
And I went for the carbonara. Quite nice. Decent prices as well. But anyway, we said we'd stay here for the night. It's €21 per night. It's mostly people from Holland here. And it seems to be more of a home from home than anything else. Everybody is
well established.
Well established, yeah.
There's gardens around your motorhome, you know.
So we're not going to be going around videoing because it's people's private lives down here, and it's not people coming and going, it's people actually staying here on site. Our plan today is go for a cycle now in a few moments time out to one of the capes, and we'll show you a few drone shots of that as we go along, as well as the GoPro itself. But our main plan today is to go back into the mountains again for another night up by the Dino Park and also the Fonts del Gar. It's supposed to be beautiful scenery up there, beautiful waterfalls and beautiful swimming areas that might be a little bit cold in October this time of year, so we'll see how it goes. One of us is going to have to get in, and I know it's not going to be me.
I keep taking one for the team.
So tune in and find out what happens later on.
Well, we just cycled up here to the park entrance, guys, and there's no bicycles allowed between certain hours of the day, so it's going to be a walk from here. But in contrast to the walk that we're doing today, which is a 5-kilometre walk in total, 2.5 out and back to the lighthouse, and 70 metres of climbing in total. And then you see where we were yesterday, those mountains off up there, where we climbed just over 600 metres in 4 hours or so, thereabouts. So this is the entrance to the Parc Natural de la Serra Gelada. And it's a natural park that basically lies in between the bays of Benidorm and Altea, where we've been staying last night in around this area here. And then this is just the walk that we're going to do. We're here at the moment, and as I said, it's just a 2.5 kilometre walk out to the lighthouse, 2.5 kilometre back with 70 metres of climbing in the whole distance of it. So it's not too bad. We should look forward to it. And of course we've tied our bikes up there for the duration of the walk. Well, we're only about 5 minutes into the walk at the moment, and already you can see the views behind us. You can only imagine when we get up to the 70-metre height at the top of the lighthouse what the views are going to be like of the bay itself. So really looking forward to this.
So, as you can see, this is a nice little walking footpath. It's nice and smooth. It's wheelchair friendly. You can also bring your dog up here, which is also quite handy. It's better you leaving them in the motorhome the whole time. This is quite a nice little place now. It's really, really nature themed. Nice plants, nice trees, lots of little birds. So overall, a nice walk.
And it's the same for every other viewpoint on the planet. You need to climb steps to get there, but when you do, you're rewarded with these fantastic views looking out over the Mediterranean. And just before the top of the lighthouse, as you can see there in front of us, you have this trail that leads down to the mines. But unfortunately we don't have enough time to do that today because we need to get going. So basically here, guys, we get an explanation of how these cliffs were formed. And what happened is 70 million years ago, when Africa shifted northwards and collided with the Iberian Peninsula, this created a number of mountain ranges in Europe. The elements were that ended up forming the Serra Galada. Fabulous history and time 70 million years ago. Wow. So this is the lighthouse at the top of the peninsula, guys, and right opposite the lighthouse you have what's left of this lookout tower that was built by the soldiers and occupied by the soldiers in order to keep pirates at bay. Pirates used to be in hiding in the coves underneath the rocks as we speak, in order to keep an eye out for ships that were passing by. So the soldiers used to try to protect the ships from the pirates, but unfortunately this lookout tower then was destroyed back in the War of Independence back in the early 19th century. This is the Punta Albir lighthouse, situated in the Serra Galada National Park, right between Benidorm and Altea. It is 112 metres above sea level and in itself is 8 metres tall. It was restored back in 2011 and is now an art gallery with collections relating to the local marine and environment. It was occupied by 2 families until the early 1960s, when it then became mechanised. Okay guys, that's us finished here at Albir Watchtower and Lighthouse. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think of it?
I thought it was great. You definitely want to give it about an hour and a half to go up, take the pictures you want and get back down comfortably. Bring a picnic, some water, the whole lot.
Beautiful scenery.
Absolutely amazing up there.
Yeah. What we're going to do now is we're going to get on the bikes, we're going to head back down to the motorhome area, and then we're going to show you a trip around that, and then we're going to head off up the mountains again. So see you in a while. that's the end of our short trip to Albir. We hope you really enjoyed it. We promise to take you to Font Algar in the near future, but in the meantime, look out for our usual tour vlog next Wednesday, and on Saturday, join us as we take you on a visit to the wonderful city of Torrevieja.